This generation makes the most money, yet the most in debt at the same time. So it's almost no point in making all that money if you're going to be in debt, inflation, and everything, right? But the people that are struggling the most are young single women. Let's go ahead and checking out with everybody dealing with debt, and they open up about it like body weight. Let's go.
Number 4, almost all Americans are drowning in debt. It's estimated at $18 trillion nationwide, and that's a new high for the U.S.
Yeah, now younger generations are actually sharing their struggles on social media, and it seems to be paying off. On Your Side's Christine Lazar joins us now to explain. So they're just talking about how much they owe?
They're putting it all out there.
Wow.
You know, and we often treat our debt similar to our weight, right? We don't go around and tell people. But if we do talk about it, it normalizes it because guess what, folks? Most people are carrying some form of debt. So on average, Americans are carrying upwards of $6,000 in credit card debt, and it's easy to feel like you're the only one drowning in it.
I'll say $6,000 is acceptable. What's not acceptable is $20,000 and up. It's like, damn, was you trying to live the life without thinking you were gonna have to pay it back?
Because most don't feel comfortable talking about it openly. But experts say opening up about debt is often the first step in overcoming it.
Yeah, I call that mental recovery. It'll solve the mental part, but then you still gotta do the action part. So that's step 1 of 3.
I'm 31, I'm single, I live alone, I currently have $28,000 in credit card debt.
Almost daily, Emmy records a video from her Long Beach apartment and posts it to her TikTok account.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but do not get a credit card.
Talking openly about how she spent carelessly for years on multiple credit cards.
And I bet you all that debt was racked up when she was still living with her parents before she got that Long Beach apartment. That's what I'm assuming. That debt she carried on into that apartment when she was with her parents. Because when you're with your parents, you don't have to pay $2,000-$3,000 a month for rent. So that's a lot of money you keep in your pocket. Even if it's to pay off a massive bill, you're able to do that without struggling.
At your highest, how much debt were you carrying? Credit card debt, $40,000.
Emmy applied for her first credit card when she was 18.
I got approved for $9,000.
What 18-year-old gets approved for that much money? Shit, I only got $700 my first Chaser card back in 2005. Good for her though. I'm not hating. But I could just see the stress in her face. She looks older than 31. I'm not trying to shame her, but if you're going to be 31, alone, single, no baby daddy, no sugar baby, you better at least get you an OnlyFans or something, or, you know, sell some box. I hate to say that, but that's pretty much what it's leading to. The women that aren't complaining about being in debt are the ones that have, they're pretty much using guys for money if they're not sugar babies.
And I think, what 18-year-old needs $9,000 just to spend willy-nilly?
Soon she got a second, and she racked up thousands on that card too.
I think just irresponsible spending, maybe a little bit of a shopping problem, and just wanting to have fun. I went to Coachella 6 years in a row.
Okay, so she's a party girl. Good for her. Live life every day like it's your last. And look where that gets you. So I'm assuming she has no intentions on settling. She didn't want to settle, so instead, these are the consequences for not settling. You end up in this forever cycle of debt.
And I definitely put a lot of that on my credit card.
Emmy thought she would eventually have the funds to pay it off, and she admits she had very little financial literacy.
No one really told me, hey, this interest is really high. I didn't understand interest. I didn't understand that.
You wasn't worried about it. You was partying it up. Your attitude was, I'll pay it whenever I get it. Or I'll pay it when I think I'll get it. But it's the interest rates which pretty much kills your success of paying it back. Because you have to, it costs to borrow money. So I guess she wasn't thinking about the cost to borrow the money.
Interest was going to keep coming.
The average credit card interest rate now sits at more than 24%, a record high. And when Emmy realized something had to give, she looked to her online community on social media.
I was like, okay, I'm going to start taking this off, start paying off my debt seriously. I was like,
the thing is, people like this have good jobs, but more than likely she has one source of income. She's relying off of one source of income, which most of us are. The primary source of income is probably some side of a 9-to-5 job with some good benefits at least. But you need some side hustles too to keep up with bills and necessity spending. Like going to Coachella 6 times in a row.
I'm going to post about it. I want to post about it as one, a way to hold me accountable, and two, to maybe meet other people who are in the same boat, better or worse.
I have $2,949 in my account, which means we just got paid.
And nothing is off limits from her salary to her savings account.
It's very vulnerable to talk about debt, but especially online.
Vulnerable right now.
But you chose to do it. Why?
I think I just wanted to normalize it. I think the conversation of how much credit card debt that you are in shouldn't be a reason to judge people.
Financial expert Winnie Sun says the secrecy and shame that surrounds credit card debt only works against those trying to climb out of it.
Financial empowerment, one of the first things is be comfortable talking about your debt or your financial situation.
Especially around our families.
You should talk about it with your partner and let your kids listen to.
Is she crazy? Why do kids need to know? No, baby, no. I'm sorry. I don't agree with that. I mean, yeah, you should let your partner know if you have one, but that's the thing. Most of these people are single and most people want to take care of this before they find a partner to settle with. I think your finances is a large part of your relationship between you and your settled partner. I mean, who wants to be with somebody that's in debt?
How much you're earning and how much you're spending, how much you're savings is actually very healthy. So I'm actually excited to see more people getting comfortable with the discussion about money.
I have been financially not doing great.
The thing about this video is, usually I've seen a couple of these videos that were put out by news station media. They never put men on there. They always put these young single women on there. I'm starting to think, are these liberal feminist women that they're interviewing? I don't know.
Last December, Kayla Del Mundo recorded a tearful confession on TikTok about her $20,000 in credit card debt.
And it's this unhealthy cycle that I have been putting myself into. And this just relationship with money has just never been.
Baby, you need a man. She needs a man. The other girl needs a man too. I don't want to hear that shit about they couldn't find anybody. They both in their 30s. They met their potential match before they turned 30. Let's just be real. But for whatever reason, they didn't want to quote unquote settle. They thought they were better off alone, yada yada. But when them bills add up, it's like, damn. I mean, they don't have the physique to have sugar daddies like the younger girls that are in shape, but they can still find somebody. Let's just be real. They're not ugly. She's cute and the other girl's cute too. I'll take them in.
Something that I was talked about.
The video garnered millions of views, thousands of comments, and more than 80,000 likes.
Like, my thought process was like, this is going to be accountability for me because, of course, I'm posting this video that people are now aware of my situation.
Before she went public with her debt, Kayla was only making minimum payments on her 5 cards, which were all maxed out.
Come on, Kayla, you can't be doing shit like that. Now, the other girl didn't say she maxed her credit cards out. Okay, so I could see that she's a coffee lover. I see that coffee sitting on the stand in the back. Okay, look like she got some flavor to her life, but keeping up with the Joneses is a no.
She was using Buy Now, Pay Later to buy her groceries. A little more than a year after posting that viral video, Kayla had paid off one of those cards. Today, she has eliminated about $8,000 of her debt.
And now we're going to be moving on to another credit card.
Her goal is to be debt-free by the end of this year.
Even if it goes into 2026, I've kind of created this consistency of and this like lifestyle and like mindset shift of like I don't even know where my credit cards are.
No longer reaching for plastic, instead opting for cash.
Even if
I'll say this, she has a few cards to pay down. Whatever credit card you owe the lowest on, start with that first. That's the snowball method. You start with the lowest debt. From lowest to highest card that you have to pay off. Because what kills people is the interest rates, which is like 20 something and up.
if you want something or like you want to be like other people, like it's not worth the debt.
And
People get bougie. They get these college degrees. They start getting those Mercedes C-Class, which is the sugar baby car, G-Wagon, another sugar baby car, like all this sugar baby shit. The luxury lifestyle, the apartment on the 20th floor, the 3 Series BMW, the credit card, the lavish excursions. Put them all in debt. This is Kai DeVeo. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.